Well, if you are for a lifetime in public office, then you understand the importance of a well-run government. And well, in the local situation, it's the mayor that is responsible for presiding the city council and presiding the executive board, and also showing the flag of his city. So it's a wonderful challenge to do this in one of the oldest and most beautiful cities in the Netherlands.
Hi, I'm Max, a young ambassador of Diplomat TV. Today we'll have an interview with the mayor of Delft. First, we'll have our fast talk with him, and after, we'll have our main interview.
Good afternoon, welcome. Welcome to Delft. So, here we are at the mayor's room. Please take a seat.
Fast talk. My favorite place in Delft is?
The Market Square. There's always events, great food and drinks.
First time you realized you wanted to become a mayor?
Well, I think that it is in my younger years when the mayor of my city met Santa Claus.
Do you have a message to the young generation?
I think it's important that experienced public servants like mine inspire young people to take their place and responsibility in society.
Which part of your past would you like to revisit?
I was born and raised in a small village in the east part of the Netherlands. I still like to visit the farmland and the nature in the east part of the Netherlands. But I'm certainly still very fond of the city of The Hague, walking on the beach and enjoying the vibrant life in the Binnenhof to see the politicians while walking in the wild. Very easy to access.
Which well-known people do you admire most?
So Winston Churchill, who had in extreme difficult circumstances the courage to follow his vision. In the leadership of Herman van Rompuy in the European Union, who guided us through the financial economic crisis.
10 years from now, where will you be?
I probably will be working on the European project, making Europe stronger and better to take its position in the global competition. I think that this is very important that we realize that Europe, within one generation, 25 years, will only have 6% of the world population.
Mr. Mayor, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Bas Verkerk. I'm the mayor of the city of Delft. I did the job 12 years and soon I will stop, but I will be active in the region, in The Hague, Delft and Rotterdam, in diplomatic things, but sure too in economic things.
What is your vision for Delft?
Well, Delft is an old city with two very important themes. First of all, it's a great historic city. A lot happened here in the past. It was an important city in the founding of Holland as a nation. We have monuments, we have churches, we have the vault in the Nieuwe Kerk where the royal family is buried. So this attracts tourists, this gives great recreation and leisure possibilities in the restaurants and the bars. The second important theme is that we host the University of Technology and a lot of other scientific and technological institutes and companies. So this is really a technological innovation hub in the Netherlands that attracts scientists but also students. So therefore it's a very vibrant city in our metropolitan area of The Hague and Rotterdam. Most important thing that I achieved is bringing Delft in contact with the rest of the world, bring the rest of the world to Delft to visit and to work further on education and science. And if you look at the infrastructure of the city, I think most important is that we have a train rail underground now. So the city is whole again, you won't miss the noise and the pollution. So it's an area of more than 2 kilometers that we add up to the inner city area.
What were the highlights of your career?
Well, I think I had many. I did many things. Well, as a vice mayor of The Hague, I was in the conference in Rome where they did the Treaty of Rome establishing the International Criminal Court. And also that, well, it would be established in The Hague, which was a great reward for years of lobbying and organizing in the city. And then going abroad for trade missions and bringing on foreign companies to the Hague area. Well, in Delft, I saw the development of the university and the growing number of students studying here, which is very important. And another highlight was, well, being Master of Ceremonies at the burial ceremony of Prince Bernhard, who's the grandfather of our king. So I was in charge of the security and safety here in Delft, and also the proceedings in the church.
Is there anything you would like to say as a last word to the people of Delft?
Well, I think that the people of Delft have to realize that they live in a top city in the Netherlands, which has a national and international importance. If you see what we can offer in our historic city center, explaining the history about, well, making a city in their fight against the water, having the royal tombs here, having development of Dutch trading and industry here in our city, having culture, the home place of Johannes Vermeer, one of the most beloved painters in the Netherlands. On the other hand, also development of the University of Technology and the scientific institutions, where every week they make inventions to give answers to questions, which gives answers to challenges and problems, which will well, improve the situation of mankind in the world. It's done here in Delft. So it's very important that we are a good host, so that science and education can thrive.
How would you like to be remembered after you leave the office?
Well, I think that others will have to make up their minds about that. I hope that people respect me, what I've done for safety and security in the city of Delft. In the years that I was mayor, the number of crimes diminished, and the feeling of being safe improved. We measure this every year. And when I started, this feeling was about 78%. Now it's 85%. So this is a major improvement. And the other one is establishing Delft more and more as an international city of science and education, with a loud call on the world.
We want to thank you for this interview, and we want to wish you success for the future, what's to come.